Hello, welcome back to Miss McCrae's math class, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to find equivalent fractions and how to check them using cross multiplication. First, let's take a look at the basic parts of a fraction. So this fraction reads as 1/2. We have the 1, which is the numerator, and the 2, which is the denominator. So your denominator is how many total pieces that you have in the rectangle, which is 2 in this case. And your numerator represents how many of those pieces is shaded in. Now that we've seen what 1/2 looks like, let's go ahead and work to find an equivalent fraction. We'll start by writing 1/2. Then all we need to do is multiply both our numerator and our denominator by the same number. So, for example, we can multiply each of them by 3, and we get 3/6. So 3/6 is an equivalent fraction to 1/2. It's not the only equivalent fraction to it, but it's one of them. And if you take a look, you can see that 1/2 and 3/6 are actually equal. Let's find another equivalent fraction for 1/2. Let's multiply it by 4. So 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. 4/8 is also an equivalent fraction. Now let's take a look at the fraction 4/5. Say you were given this as a problem, you're given 4/5 and you're asked to find an equivalent fraction. We can go ahead and multiply it by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. And 8/10 is going to be an equivalent fraction to 4/5. And we can actually check this by cross multiplying. What you do is you put your two fractions next to each other. So we have 4/5 and 8/10, and we multiply them across. So 5 times 8 is 40, and we need to make sure that that is equal to 10 times 4, which is also 40. When we get the same number, we know that they are in fact equivalent fractions. Let's try another one. Let's say you were given the problem 3/4 and asked to find an equivalent fraction. We can try multiplying by any number as long as we do it to both the numerator and the denominator. But if we multiply 3 times 3 on top, we have to do it on the bottom as well. So 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. So 9/12 should be an equivalent fraction to 3/4. Let's check it. We'll write the fractions next to each other. And we're going to multiply across. So we have 9 times 4 is 36. 12 times 3 is also 36. So we know that they are equivalent fractions. Hopefully that was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment and let me know what other kinds of math problems you need help with. Bye.